Thanks to John C. Maxwell, I decided to embark on a 5-part leadership project. And after reading his leadership book, I was inspired in March to produce 5 newsletter posts around the idea of his 5 listed things he decided to do as a leader. And I view these as a sign for me and a way for me to provide my own insight on these topics to see what kind of value I can provide. And hopefully through these next 5 videos, we can see how we can provide value as a group. I'm really trying to push the idea of think as a collective, grow as a team, and build a great community together. So I hope these next 5 videos can be very beneficial. I'm going to do it video by video basis and in the order as shown here. So the first one is going to be always put people first, the art of selflessness. This practice applies to a leader, a brother, a sister, a manager, a humanitarian, or a friend. Putting people first is a selfless act that goes a long way regarding benefiting the lives of others. As a leader, you must consider other people's goals to help them achieve them. A leader that helps other people achieve their desires is one that people want to follow. And I do want to draw on this potential contradiction in my work that I've produced, where you can see at times I tell people to be selfish and at times I tell people to be selfless. Well, the difference here is that I tell the people that to be selfish. That advice is for people that don't value their own growth. They don't value themselves. Instead, because of insecurities and not really a lack of self-worth and imposter syndrome and things like that, they put everyone else before them and they don't even contribute to their own growth. Be selfish is an advice to them. Make sure you value your own growth. Make sure you value yourself, because the best way to put it for those people is that if you're able to improve your life, add more to yourself, grow in all facets of your life, you're able to help people in greater ways. Your help after you improve your life will be more beneficial, more tremendous, more great, and you'll have a much better effect on people. The be selfless advice, or always put people first advice, is one for people that don't care about the people at all. The people that are always selfish. They always just have their motives where their intention behind everything is to benefit only themselves, not to help anyone else. So they seek opportunities to stab people in the back, whether it's not literally, but through opportunities, turn on people, and always find a way for them to come on top. But those people are very selfish, and people don't respect them because they know that if I work with this person, if I'm associated with this person, at some point when it becomes a solo or group thing, this person is going to turn their back on me eventually, and I can't trust that person. So be selfless is an advice to them. Understand that if you decide to contribute to society and to grow with the community, you're going to go much further than if you decide to stray away and turn your back on the community and be someone who's very selfish. I practiced this during some of my childhood, for example in primary school, so I could fit in with my friends. Although the intention should not have been fitting in, it worked immeasurably. That goes to show that even though the intention was not correct, the habit of putting people first works. And this advice, this statement here can be applied to many people today, that they do great things, but it's hidden with a intention that is not as it seems through the actions, whether it's through self-gain, popularity, respect, anything that is more intended to the self. But sometimes it's not always about the intention when you look at the result, especially if it's not you. If the result is the desired outcome, then the intention doesn't necessarily need to be something that was correct, because, just to draw that difference, just because something great happened doesn't mean the person doing it had a good intention behind it. That's what I wanted to say with that. So what should your intention be when putting people first? Now, I'm going to define it right now, but you can define it in your own way through whoever you've learned it from, through your experience and through your knowledge. Make sure that you don't take just my word or anyone else's word into account. Make sure you use your own knowledge and try to make it in a way that is something that you agree with fully, in a responsible manner, of course. I believe it should be wanting the development of others. When you want to aid others towards their goals, after a while, they will see your genuine interest in their success, appreciate you for your care, and then want to return that passion and care back to you. So, putting people first is about genuinely wanting the development of others. Being selfless has brought so many opportunities my way because people are drawn to someone who cares about others and makes it a priority to see it through that others succeed. Even when you look at that statement, you think about people that are like that, and those people are very likable. You like those people because those people care about everyone. Those people want people to succeed. So of course, those people are the people that are liked by the majority. I like those people. However, I do believe there is a time to prioritize your own needs and success. This means that there should be a balanced and sensible judgment as to when you should apply this practice. That sensible judgment and or gut feeling comes with practice through applying your own knowledge. So yeah, there is a holistic context to these pieces of advice, and if you take them piece by piece, then you're not going to have the full puzzle pieces and things won't make sense, and you can draw a lot of contradictions through them. But if you try to take it as a whole, it will make a lot more sense. Keeping this practice in mind helps you steer away from jealousy, envy, and selfishness. These are 3 traits that can ruin your life trajectory. It has destroyed many before us, so there is no doubt it will continue to do so. Putting people first is a great way to counter these bad traits because it instills genuine interest in others doing well, selflessness, and humbleness. Realizing that it isn't all about you is an essential piece to growing as a community. So allowing selflessness and humbleness to enter your life is great, and realizing that your ego and pride can get in the way and make you think about things. For example, it's all about me. This world revolves around me. I don't care what anyone else has to say. It's just about me. If I want this, it's only about what I want. Those sort of things, that's how ego and pride gets involved in the mind and gets you to be very selfish. If you start to realize it's not just about you, everyone has their own view on life. Everyone has their own perspective. Everyone has their capabilities, and when put together, that creates something immeasurably better than what you can produce on your own. And that is the most important aspect to believe in this concept.